But today, I want to clearly tell everyone that Luther's teachings, including those related to Catholicism, are against the Bible. Why is that? When does a person become an official member of a church? It's actually pretty simple. It's through baptism. Can you imagine a person being baptized into Christ? It is ridiculous that he can enter the church, but he is not yet an official member of the church. Moreover, this is completely contrary to the Bible. Yesterday, we talked about the truth of baptism very clearly. To be baptized into Christ is to put on Christ. And then, Christ is one body, and we are different parts of that body. Yet, the traditional church actually declares that someone isn't a member until they are confirmed. Starting today, we officially abandon this kind of teaching and doctrine. It comes from Satan, not from the Bible. Because they've artificially created a hierarchy within the church, right? Some people are. Some people are P and some are SMP. Before God, we are all baptized into Christ. We are all children of God. We can all call him Abba Father. So why create a distinction between a legitimate child and a bastard? That's just not right. Today, we thank the Lord for bringing forth something truly magnificent and radiant. It will become another milestone for us to grow in truth. Today, we declare that the reason for confirmation has returned. Today, we thank the Lord for cutting a huge shell. That is bizarre, dazzling, and brilliant. It will become another milestone in our growth in the truth. Today, we need to declare to the entire Christian world, and even to the entire generation, that reason has returned. Jan Xian, your experiences in the 2,000 years of Christian history are truly bizarre and strange. This strangeness is rooted in the work of Satan. There's a reason the devil is called Satan. Because the name Satan means the adversary. I believe that the devil has been the most successful at blocking Christianity, the army of Christ, and the victorious church of Christ. It's about confirmation. Baptism is an obstacle, and communion is also an obstacle. Tomorrow, we will talk about communion. But the way you block it is the most clever. And it's successful. Today, we need to cast out the devil. In the name of God, how does he block the truth in confirmation? First, he cuts off the close connection between confirmation and the Bible. On one hand, he makes it so that the teachings of traditional humans regarding confirmation can't find sufficient biblical support. First, it cuts off the close connection between confirmation and the Bible. On one hand, it makes it so that the teachings of traditional humans regarding confirmation can't find sufficient biblical support. So what kind of state has this caused for Christianity, especially in terms of the teachings about confirmation? It's just that when you teach human commands and instruct people, worshiping me becomes pointless. This is the first task. It makes the confirmation ceremony lose its vital connection to the Bible. The second task is to find some partial connections and then pull those connections towards the direction of the supernatural and charismatic movements. Or tighten it up. It ignites the enthusiasm of Protestantism to accuse the traditional churches of Catholicism and orthodoxy, leading them to greatly belittle these traditions and ultimately become completely disillusioned. The work of confirmation has two main aspects to achieve a third goal. What is that goal? It's to eliminate Christ and his army before they even take flight, to snuff them out in their infancy. It's all about making you feel unqualified, incapable, without a mission, and lacking the courage to go out and fight. I'm saying this because now I'm returning to the struggles. And we believe that the truth in those struggles is the core theme of confirmation. What is it? It's about a person being baptized into Christ and gradually growing in truth and knowledge. Being renewed in life, gradually taking on the image of the Creator and coming to know more and more in truth that God has prepared everything for us to grow up. He has quite a strong Christ-like stature. Be strong and courageous. Become a real man. And then there's a battle. Enlistment. The ceremony for sending out those on the front lines is called confirmation. This is the true meaning of confirmation. It's the ceremony for adults going out to battle. You see where the devil's cunning lies, right? It's in adulthood, but it has nothing to do with going out to battle. And this is the real work that the devil wants to do. That's right. That's the Catholic, an Orthodox perspective. You, cleverly flipped the script on adulthood, but I don't need to go out to battle. I can just participate in the monasteries. Black-topped communion, and communion has become a kind of. It has become distorted, like a stage for a performance. What about Christianity? Christianity is about never really growing up. So, it's even less likely to have a Christianity that goes out to battle. It's forever a baby, what we call a giant baby church. Every day, drinking milk. Christians are spiritual infants, aware of Christ's crucifixion. We'll never grow up. We're always just nursing babies, forever humble like infants, and yet we think we're spiritual. Thankful, 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 only knowing that Christ was crucified, always with the brother, always in the wilderness, always under the bronze serpent. So what do we do? Who's going to go to battle? Everything is entrusted to Christ.